Do it, baby, stick it, baby, move it, baby.
So I don't think I like ever like officially named my car, but I'm gonna say her name is Titan. His name is Titan. I like that name. I'm gonna call it Titan. We just named my car. I'm gonna name him Titan. So of course the day that I decide that I want to do my car tour video is the day that it decides it wants to storm, but the rain has slacked up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it still, since I guess the tour really is on the inside of the house anyway, so, or inside the house, inside the car anyway. So when you press the keys 2 times, it will crank the car for you. Inside, then you just really crank it up. Pretty much you press the start button down here. So let's start with my favorite part of the car, which I would say is the screen. Yes, the screen. So it just shows you like all your maps. While you drive, if you want, you can like customize it if you want to, and then you can put whatever type of screens you want up here, and you can pick what you like, and then you can talk to it and tell it exactly basically like where you want to go. Here's my music over here, and the S and the XM radio. You own condos right over Carnegie Hall. You can go ahead and customize that as well. Up here it tells you the apps that you have running. So right now I have on my heated seats and my heated steering wheel, and I have on my regular heat up here. So we're gonna start off with the S and XM radio. So basically that's everything that I have customized up here for the stations that are like your basic AM and FM radio, and then you can replay this stuff on here. So I do recommend, if you do not have S and XM radio, then you should definitely get it. It's a bomb. Alright, so here goes the album up here, and it's going to display right here, and everything that I choose I want to listen to. And then the climate, everything touchscreen as well. So here goes the climate. I just turned it off because I got hot. And then here goes your apps. So right here's your SRT mode. I normally always drive with it in auto. It saves gas, and that'll be displayed up here in the dash. You can see the leaf up there under the 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you can customize it if you want. Behind the steering wheel, you have the paddle shifters if I ever wanted to drive it like that. But I always keep it in auto mode because I don't know nothing about no paddle shifters. Sport mode, and it tells you everything it's going to do with the transmission, the steering. It's also going to tell you on the dash, so you can see when I change it. Track mode is going to tell you what's going to happen basically on here and on there. And you can change the race modes and all this kind of stuff. It'll tell you all these things, like your RPMs and whatever. So put it back in auto. Then you have this. So I just turned on my air to my seats. So the passenger seat and the back seat, and then of course the driver's seat, like I have my own settings that I can do for my seat. I have heated and air seats. So does the passenger seat. My daughter's pretty much the only person that's in my back seat, and she has her own controls back there as well. CarPlay, that's back to the screen that I said it was on. And then back to the apps. So the apps, you have, you know, your driver's heat. You can do medium or high or low. Driver vent, so that's for air coming out of the seats. Driver heat, passenger seat. Projection manager, it basically mirrors any and everything you have on your phone. Wi-Fi hotspot, the car supplies that. SOS assist. Vehicle guide, if you need help with the car. Notifications, performance pages. I don't race the car often or at all. I just really do not want to pay for new tires, honestly. That's my main reason for not racing the car. Doing all the burnouts and stuff. So that shows you a bunch of different things if you're into that kind of stuff. But I'm not. So yeah, just go back to the apps, and then next page, here's your app manager. So that's how you customize basically what's on this screen if you want to. The heated wheel I have on right now, the mirror dimmer, back to the radio, your media, your controls, your Apple CarPlay, your settings, and your audio. So of course it's push start. Here's your other gauges down here. Down here in the bottom, I keep a lot of lip glosses. Here's my rubber bands for my braces, gum, keys. Here's the, whatever you call this thing. I don't know what you call this thing. That, you know what I'm talking about. And then here is the steering wheel. So I love the steering wheel. I feel like it's just like so convenient because on the back of the steering wheel, I don't know if you can see it, but on the back of the steering wheel, you have on both sides, so over here and over here, one of them changes the songs for you. You just got to press the button, and then over here does the volume. And then here's the screen over here. So you can customize what you want over here too. So your tire pressure. So 133, that's how fast I've gone in the car so far. And then your fuel, trip info, audio, messages. Oh, I need an oil change, boo-boo. So yeah, I normally keep mine on the miles per hour thing, because whenever I try to read that, I just don't pay attention to that, so I need this. So in my door, I normally keep like lotions, 2 different lotions, so I can get this one out. A little bit of Jergens down here, yes. And then inside my glove compartment, just paperwork, you know, for whenever I get pulled over. It happens all the time. There's nothing really in here. Keep some perfume over in the passenger side door. The back seat's always clean. The only person that rides back there is my daughter, really. That's her bottle of water. So yeah, the seats are leather, and I don't know if this is called suede, something like that. But like I said, they heat up and they cool and everything. So now we're gonna look at another one of my favorite features. So the sunroof of the car is closed right now, but whenever you open the sunroof, it does, of course it's gonna open, but it also has like the screen thing. So with the screen, here's on the top. So the screen, it's just like super cool. Like it catches like all the bugs. You don't have to worry about like no bugs falling in the car. So down to my here is some things for my braces again. A note from my cousin. And then here's my dog tags, a little bit of chains. Female things, an extra case from my phone, my daughter's headband, more perfume, headphones. Yeah, it's a lot of junk. Nothing really. I mean, so yeah. And then here you have your sunroof, your mirrors and stuff. Over here and up here, have sunglasses in there. These are the controls for the sunroof. So all your things up here. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my car. They have like the little speaker thing right here. So if you want to talk to the car, you can do that too, and it'll do everything for you by voice instead of even you touching it. But that's pretty much the inside of my car. Prime example of what I was talking about. So I'm on the way home from filming the car tour. I had to put my thing in track mode. Like that happens all the time, and I do it all the time. So just like a perfect example, and then he goes coming back. I guess he wants to go again. Oh, he just gave me a thumbs up. So I think he has a basic, yeah. So we're about to be in traffic, so we can't do what we want to do, I guess. But now to the pricing of the car. Whenever I first bought the car, I had a lot of people ask me like how much I paid for it or what's my payments like. That was definitely like the main thing. So when I bought the car, I actually bought it back in March, so I had the car now for about 6 months. I just never did a video on it, and I had like a bunch of questions about it, and a lot of people love it just like how I love it, so I thought I'd do a video on it. So when I bought the car, I bought it for $53,000. My payments started off at $894 a month, and then I got it refinanced through Navy Federal, and now I pay $734 a month. My insurance is only $120 though, so that's a good thing. I guess this is the average amount that people pay a month for these cars. I wouldn't know. This is my first sports car, and I always wanted one. The reason I even got it was because my boyfriend, well, I always wanted one, but the main reason I went and got it like now and didn't wait was because my boyfriend bought a ScatPack Challenger, and I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get my ScatPack Charger, and we can just switch out cars and do whatever we do like that. So with this car, I definitely, like I said, I love it. I would also say, like, whenever you get a sports car, it's like you become a part of like this secret club. It's like everybody that has a sports car that like rides past me, or you know, like I'm like in a parking lot or something, like people always like park next to me. Like everybody parks next to each other, like a lineup at the stores, at the street lights. Everybody wants to race you, like people taking pictures of your car. So it's kind of like fun. I don't know, like I said, it's like you're a part of like this secret club or something. But it's nice. Like I said, like I love it. If you like sports cars, I would definitely recommend this one. Of course, my next goal would be to get an even faster car, so maybe like a Hellcat. Maybe I'm rich enough to get a Demon one day. I don't know. But as of right now, I just have the ScatPack, and I'm really happy with it. Oh, I also forgot to say, I trade cars a lot. So for the past 3 years, I had 3 new cars. No. So in 4 years' time, I had 3 new cars and 1 used car. I started off with a 2013 Honda Civic, and then I went to a 2017 Mazda 3 Sport. Then I went to a 2018 Honda Accord, and then I traded the Honda Accord out for this one. The Mazda, I only had that in my possession for 7 months. The Honda, I only had in my possession for 10 months. And then I had this one now for 7 months. So I trade cars a lot. So with that being said, also, like I carry over a lot of negative equity. So I don't know if that's why this was $53,000, but I think on the lot anyway, they're normally about $49,000. So it's only like an extra $4,000. Yeah. I don't know if I said like I put down $6,000. So I put down $6,000, and I bought the car for $53,000. I don't know if I said that. So anyways, yeah, thank you for watching my car tour. Like I said, if you have any more questions, and just comment down below.